Hello everybody, we are the end of week 16 of 52 on the road to 50. So just giving you a quick little update of how things are going. So meal wise, it's been pretty much the same the last 3 weeks. So week 14, 15, and 16, I've been pretty much doing breakfast burritos with the scrambled eggs and real good chicken, which is a lot easy to make. Real simple, real fast, real quick for me to make, and it's actually pretty good. Actually, it's one breakfast burrito a day has actually been pretty good to fill me for breakfast wise, and then for my lunch, and majority of the time it's been burrito bowl. It's been a burrito bowl with basmati rice. I've been switching it up with a burrito bowl of the ground beef with corn, black beans, and salsa, and then I'll rotate between that, and the following week I'll do just grilled chicken with peas, carrots, and the basmati rice. For dinner, I've been rotating between pork chops, and as of end of this week of week 16, I did for dinner it was sweet potatoes and one sweet potato, pretty much each day with some cinnamon and ground chicken breast. Which has been a lot easier for me to cook all my meats on the grill since it's nice out now. And that's pretty much it. We're still going with the water, still sticking with the peanut butter and the apples for snacking. What's been great so far is that the meals, I've been sticking pretty much to the same meals, and it's been easy to make, real fast. It's been spending a whole day doing my meal prep. So until I get bored of the meals that I've been eating, I'm gonna probably stick with it as much as I can. I think the fact that I kind of like rotate now with as far as like the carbs with the rice and the potatoes now helps out. And I will also do the mac and cheese, which I'm actually gonna show you after this update of actually how I make the homemade mac and cheese that I found off the TikTok. Real simple, real easy. Actually, as of right now, I've got the water boiling for the protein pasta. Other than that, though, I actually did weigh myself today for the first time since I started. And when I first weighed myself before week 1 began, I was at 234. As of this morning, I am at 223. But again, like I said, I'm not doing this to lose weight. It's just more of eating clean throughout the 52 weeks. So I dropped 14 pounds. With a 14 pound? No, not 11 pounds. I don't know. I got 14 pounds. 11 pounds since I've been doing this for the first 16 weeks. So, and coffee's been the same still. Regular coffee throughout the weekend. Not as much during the week, because by the time I get home and all that. I have to say though, I have yet to actually do any kind of like weightlifting since the last update. But for my exercise, if you want to call it, I've been doing a lot of yard work, so that kind of substitutes right now for me doing any kind of weightlifting. I've been doing a lot of yard work, especially since the weather's been like really nice on the weekends. So and it's usually about a good 4 or 5 hours of yard work every weekend. So I'm hoping that week 17 I can start getting some weightlifting in. Oh, but I actually have been starting the drinking creatine every day. So it's usually by the time I get home from work, to get my body going with the creatine. But yeah, even with the creatine intake, it's only been I've been down 11 pounds. So. And I'm making sure my protein intake is pretty high with the eggs and the egg whites and the protein pasta and the chicken breast and all that stuff. So even still, when we go out, I stick to the cleanest meal options, and it's either iced tea, unsweetened iced tea, or water. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much done with the update. I'm going to show you now how I make the and it's real simple. The mac and cheese is real simple. So I'm going to show you that, and I'll actually show you some of the meal prep for week 17. Alright, so this is the protein pasta I'm using, called Banza. I got this at my local Woodman's. I got the shell one. Usually I do like the elbows, like the macaron one. So we're doing the shells today. Got 2 boxes of this, which is, I guess a lot of people say this is probably like the best protein pasta. So for a full-size box, we're looking at about 20 grams of protein, if you can see it there. So, it says right here on top. And about 13 grams of fiber, which is good because you kind of want that fiber. So, but for a protein pasta, this is probably like the most I've seen of a protein pasta that carries that much protein. I think I'm trying to remember what the other brand I use. It was like 11 grams. So there you go. Well, we got our water boiling, so let's turn the heat down, and then let's put the protein pasta in. Alright, pasta's been drained. Now we're going to do the sauce. I'm going to show you exactly how simple and easy it is. So, you get 2 cans of evaporated milk. Go also, if you can, with fat-free. If you want to have fat-free, go with the 2%. So, we're going to open 2 cans of these. We're going to actually cook this in the same pot that we drained the pasta in. We're going to put these in here, heat it up. Then we're going to put one of these bricks of cream cheese. Using the whisk, break it up, wait till it's all melted, and then we're gonna put the shredded cheddar cheese, mix it up, and then once it's all melted, pour the pasta and then mix it. All right, we got the milk boiling. Good enough. Let's actually simmer it down now. Put it on low. And then we're going to put 1 whole brick of cheese. Break it up with the whisk. Let that melt. And then put the shredded cheddar cheese. And then we should be done with the sauce. Alright, so you want to make sure the cheese you're using is sharp cheddar cheese, not mozzarella or anything. It's got to be sharp cheddar. And I'm getting 2 smaller bags because it's just for this. I think it's probably gonna be enough. It was like 2 for $3 at my local Woodman's. So, or you can just get the bigger bag if you want it for it to last you a lot longer. But make sure it's sharp cheddar cheese. Alright, so as you can see, the 2 bags, once it's all melted, got that nice thick, gooey, cheesy consistency. And then now we're going to put the pasta that we just cooked, and then we should be all done. homemade macaroni and cheese. That simple. I think I probably put a little too much cheese this one, which is fine though. So I'm gonna make my dinner meal, prep them together, already start putting them together to dinner and lunch. And then get cracking on the breakfast burritos. Alright, so this is what we got from meals. For lunch, potatoes, which I actually got 2 containers of these from, of course, again, my local Women's. You only pop these in the microwave for like 5 minutes. And it comes with like some packets of seasoning, so I got 2 of those. So after you microwave them, you can put a little bit of oil, like olive oil, and then mix the potatoes and then put that seasoning, and you can pretty much make sure they're all lathered up. And you can tell here. So my lunch got chicken thighs and the potatoes, and for dinner, homemade mac and cheese and country style ribs, barbecued with sugar-free barbecue sauce, which tried out this brand called G. Hughes, 0 sugar, it's honey flavored. This is actually probably the second brand I see now with the 0 sugar. The first one I used to use was called Stubbs. That was like the only 0 sugar or no sugar barbecue sauce that there was available. Now we have another option. This actually brand comes with different types of flavors. So you have original, honey. I can't remember what else they had. I think it was like honey mustard, but I was just looking for just regular, just for the country style ribs. So this is what I used. All right, so that pretty much sums up for weeks 14, 15, and 16 as I'm getting prepared for week 17. So thanks for hanging out real quickly for this video, and be sure to always
like and subscribe.
See you guys next time.